90! I've heard it's your 50th birthday, old chap, and I got a little message from T-Bone Turner saying he wanted me to wish you a happy birthday. So, where do I begin with Paul Knight? Well, if you told me 30 years ago when I first met you, when you interviewed me for a job at MGM, and I was sitting in reception with Rebecca Khan and I think Zoe Phipp, I was sitting there and suddenly this pasty figure appeared from the corridor with these huge curtains, pasty skin, a big nose, a Marlboro Light in one hand and a can of, I think it was Heineken in the other, and beckoned me into the office where I walked past Keith Rattray, boasting about the size of his 12-inch penis, and then walked into the office with John McGon there with his goggle glasses and his little bald head, and I thought I'd walked into a fucking Harry Potter audition. It was the weirdest bunch of people I'd ever seen in my life. And if you'd told me then I'd be speaking about your 50th birthday 30 years later, I would never have believed them. But you did employ me as a TV buyer, I think it was at the time, which mostly consists of me going down to the shops to buy you packets of Marlboro Lights and getting you pints of Carling Black Label in the Devonshire Arms, which I'm sure is still there, and carrying up the stairs at the Dev after we had another monster lunchtime session with John McGough as he injected his insulin in the stairs on the way up, having had 7 pints of Carling and one of her famous turkey door sandwiches. And then we did quite a lot of travelling with my old boy. We went to New York first. I think it was in June '98, if I remember rightly, where we shared a room, much to my great disquiet. And I think Keith Rattray had promised to get us into a club in New York. It's the best club in New York, which it was. Unfortunately, it was the best black club in New York, and you, me, and I think 2 of the blonde girls were about as welcome as a Nazi uniform in a synagogue, and we got chased out of there. And then I remember sharing a room with you, and I think we got into the room about 6:30 in the morning, and then and I think the hotel checkout was 10 o'clock, and the phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. I ignored it, and then you picked up the phone. I'll never forget you said, "I'm trying to fucking sleep, you cunt," and put the phone down. And again, the hotel staff then threw us out of the hotel room not long afterwards. And then, for some reason, I can't remember, I think we must have got tickets from Nike or something. We ended up at the World Cup in Marseille, you and I, in '98, sort of in June '98. And we ended up in Marseille of all places. And as anyone who's been to Marseille would know, Marseille's got 2 parts to it. One is the elegant beach, elegant port side, which is very elegant and sophisticated. And that's to say, we ended up in the ship part of it. And you ended up in a row with some French gentleman, and because my French was a lot stronger than yours, I don't think the French language had reached Crawley by that stage. You said, I don't know if you get you saying to him, "Brownie, give me a hand, I can't speak the fucking lingo," which still makes me laugh now when I think of you trying to speak French in Marseille. And then yeah, we had some great times together, some fantastic times at MGM, and then we kept in touch for a long time after that. When you brought Jack around my flat in Newbury with Joe, and Jack proceeded to wreck the fucking place. And we had an ambulance called about 6:30 because he was having an asthma attack. And as you left, you said, "Thanks for inviting us. We'll see you again soon." And I thought, not fucking likely you won't. And I don't think we invited you around again after that disastrous episode. But we've kept in touch ever since, and you're a top man, and I love you dearly. And as you know, I'm coming home at Christmas to see you then, and I hope to be invited to your ever-expanding mansion in Crawley. And all the best for today. Have a fantastic birthday, and I can't wait to see you at Christmas. Cheers, Nighty.